All right, guys, so I want to talk to you today about why an assessment is crucial for your long-term success. I wanted to preface this video with an assessment actually may not be something that you really need to do if you are just looking to work out with some friends and get a good sweat, or if you are, say you're a beginner and you're just starting to work out, because as we all know is that there's something called the novice effect, and that's when somebody who is a detrained individual, so somebody who hasn't worked out for an extended period of time, they start working out again, so they're introduced to a very new stimulus. They're going to start to get favorable adaptations very, very, very quickly. Now, an assessment is going to be very important if you want very specific adaptations. So let's just take an example here. If I'm a beginner and I start doing yoga, I might develop a little bit more lean body mass. I might actually have a slightly better aerobic capacity. I actually might even lose some body fat. But what happens after 6 to 9 months when I start to see the progress start to stagnate, or it actually starts to go in the opposite direction? And that's where an assessment is crucial for your long-term success. What we're going to be able to do is we're going to be able to establish your neuromuscular efficiency, your training age, what sorts of sets, what sorts of reps, what sorts of intensities you should train, the range of motion for particular exercises to maximize your progress. An assessment is going to be incredibly important to facilitate that long-term success. Not to mention, if we just look at running statistics, somewhere in the range of 60 to 70% of runners are injured within their first year of running. So looking at that statistic, you need to be very, very intentional with how you choose to do specific exercises. And if you've ever trained for long periods of time, you're going to get some bumps and bruises along the way. And having some data collected at the beginning and during testing and retesting periods is going to be instrumental in maximizing your progress, because we know if you're injured, you're not going to be able to train, thus you won't get a stimulus, thus you're not going to be moving towards your objective. So if I encourage you to do anything, it's work with a professional who has an assessment process and make sure that they understand your long-term priorities and they understand how they're going to prioritize your deficiencies and what you want to see happen with your training. Good luck and happy training.